Hey, it's Len at Lion Strong Athletics. Lower back pain is a problem that seems to be growing in popularity. Today I want to go over one of the main reasons and what you can do about it. We live in a society that promotes sitting, whether we're working at a desk, driving a car, or watching TV at home. I think you get the point. We're sitting a lot. And it's what we're doing while we're sitting that can lead to back pain. Now, before we get into it, go hit the like and subscribe button so you can stay up to date of all the videos we post. So we have this muscle called our iliopsoas, also known as the hip flexor. It attaches on our femur down here, runs up through the hip, and then attaches on our lower back. Now, when this muscle is put into a seated position, it shortens and tightens and weakens. And when that tightens and weakens, we actually get into this position that pulls on our lower back and puts us in this extra curve, which can cause pain. And that's what we want to avoid. And what I'll go over is how to stretch and strengthen this muscle so that you can go from this position into a normal position on your spine and hopefully get rid of your back pain. Let's go over how to strengthen the muscle first, because a strong muscle is less likely to get injured. What I want you to do is grab onto a bar or something that's not going to move so that you're stable. Put all your weight on one leg, and you're just going to drive this knee up high to the roof. Now right here we are contracting that hip flexor muscle and then releasing back down. Now again, the hip flexor attaches on the back, which means when it tightens, it causes us to go into this position. So what I want you to do is, as you are bringing your knee up to the sky, at the same time, I want you to extend and push your back out like that, okay? So I'm lifting up and squeezing my lower back and down and out. Up and squeeze, down and out. If this version is too easy, we can move on to one where we are lifting our feet up and above an object, just like this. Or we can add bands. If you have these bands, it's a great form of resistance. All you need to do is put it around your toes, just like this. And it's the exact same exercise. I'm trying to lift up as I'm flexing my back and back down. Now we want to do this both sides. Even if you have pain on just one side of your back, we want to make sure everything stays even. I'm doing this for 10 to 15 reps at a time, 2 or 3 sets. Another option, if you don't have this kind of a band available, but you might have this kind. We just put this one around our knees, just above the knees, and it provides the exact same kind of resistance. I'm going up, flexing my back, and back down. Up, I'm trying to strengthen that hip flexor. Go try those versions out. Now let's go over how to stretch this muscle. It's very important that you stretch it, especially after working it out, because we don't want those fibers to keep getting tighter. We want to try and loosen it up. So we talk about contracting that hip flexor is by lifting up and flexing your back. So to stretch a muscle, we have to do the exact opposite. We need to push our leg backwards like this, and we also need our back to curve slightly forward, like that. So in this long lunge stance, be up on your toes. I want you to grab onto something so that you don't have to use the muscles to hold you up in balance. You can grab onto this so you're not focused on that. You can just focus on the stretch itself. So in this position here, I'm stretching through that hip flexor and a bit of quad. What I want you to do is squeeze the glute on the same side. In that position, you're going to feel a stretch through here. And that's the muscle we're going for. But I want to intensify that by adding the back to it. So I'm keeping this position, I'm keeping this contraction through my glute, and I'm going to lean forward and try and curve my back with it. As I'm doing that, this is intensifying and becoming a bigger stretch. Now I want to hold this stretch for 30 to 40 seconds at a time. And then I would switch sides and do the exact same thing. Push back, squeeze glute, and curve forward. 30 to 40 seconds. Go try it out. So there's a great stretch and a great exercise to tackle the hip flexor. There's a ton of different reasons why someone might have back pain, but doing this could relieve yours. If you don't have back pain, still give it a try because it's important to strengthen and stretch these muscles anyways. Go leave a comment, let me know how you liked it and what you want to see next.